welcome back to my channel. If you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a newbie, I would love for you to subscribe so you can see more of my face and more of my videos. Today's video is going to be what's in my travel makeup bag. So pretty much you guys are going to be packing with me. I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything that I'm going to be taking makeup wise for my upcoming trip. I'm going to LA for BeautyCon and I'm super duper pumped about it because it's been forever since I've attended a beauty event. So I'm super duper excited to see some of your pretty faces and squeeze you guys. Like, I'm just super excited about it. So today's video is being sponsored by Fiends, which is an app that I have been totally obsessed with. So since I am going to be traveling in the next few days, I always like to look for apps to play whenever I'm going to be traveling, because as we all know, traveling can just be a long, drawn out experience, and especially for us because it's going to be about a 6-hour trip because we actually have to backtrack. We have to go to Atlanta, then we have to fly to LA. So it's always just a long flight from here to LA. So I love to find games to play, just anything that is going to help the time pass by faster. And I have just been loving this game. It literally will suck you in. It's pretty much one of those puzzle battle games where you match up the different puzzles, and once you match everything up, you know, it disappears, and you pretty much just build a team to beat the different slugs. And every time you level up, you have a new challenge, so you have to like collect different amounts of a certain thing. It's just a really fun, addictive game, and it's definitely going to be my go-to one for traveling because I have just been so obsessed with it. I think I'm like already up to like level 30 or something. Like, it's absolutely crazy. If you guys are interested in checking it out, I will have a link listed below so you guys can see what it's all about. And if you play on July 10th, you will get a free gift, so be sure to play on that day. I know I'll be playing because that's the day that we'll be traveling home from LA, so I'll have nothing but time on my hands. So yeah, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and show you guys all the makeup that I am going to be traveling with for my upcoming trip. So when I'm packing my makeup for vacation, I like to start by sitting everything out. That way I have a good view of all of the things that I'm bringing. And then I also like to separate it by category. So I'll put the brushes with the brushes, and the face products with the face products, and the bronzers with the bronzers, lipsticks with the lipsticks, so forth and so forth. And I just like to sit everything out and make sure that I have everything. And doing it this way makes it easy because I can see everything that I'm bringing and I just know exactly what I have. So I like to do it this way. And then when I start packing it in my makeup bag, I like to put it in the bag in the order that I would put it on my face, if that makes sense. So that way I can kind of do like a mental checklist. So me, I personally always start off with my brows. So that's normally the first thing that I always put inside. And this is the makeup bag that I'm going to be carrying. I actually got it from Target. It was probably about 16 or 17 bucks. And it has these cute little pink lemonades or grapefruits. I know you guys tried to call me out on my vlog channel because I called it pink lemons, but I'm pretty sure that there's pink lemons because you have pink lemonade, right? I don't know. But either way, yeah, it just has these cute pink lemons or grapefruits on it, and I just thought it was perfect for summertime. And it's relatively big. It has like 3 different compartments. It has one on this side, and then it has a middle section, and then on the other side it just has this mesh compartment. So we are just going to go ahead and fill this bad boy up. So I'm going to start off with the brow products. Like I told you guys, I just like to put everything in there depending on how I put it on my face. And I always start off with my brows. So I'm taking my Sigma brow powder because it's small and it's not going to take up a lot of space. And then I'm taking 2 different brow pencils. I'm not really sure why, but yeah, I just figured I would take these 2. The NYC one, and then this one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And when I'm doing my brows, I always use concealer to clean up around them. So I'm just gonna take this little concealer palette by MAC. I think this is the medium one. So after I do my brows, what I do next would be prime my eyes. So the primer that I'm going to be taking is this one by NitraaB, which you guys know is like my all-time favorite one. This is the smudge proof one. It's really, really good. After priming my eyes, I would then apply my eyeshadow, and I'm only going to take one palette, and then I'm going to take one eyeshadow. And this is the palette that I'm taking. It mostly has like Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows in it. And this is like my go-to palette because it does have so many different neutral shades in it, which is normally what I gravitate towards, especially when I'm on vacation, because I just want to do something that's going to match with all of my outfits. So I like to have a nice neutral palette, and I am just going to slide this over on the other side. And then, like I was telling you guys, I have one single eyeshadow, and this one is from MAC. It's called Sweet Heat, and it's just this really gorgeous lid color. I love, love, love wearing this on my lid. It is so gorgeous. After I apply my eyeshadow, if I'm going to do eyeliner, that would be the next step. So the eyeliner I'm taking is by Kat Von D, and this is the ink liner, and it's really good. It's really dark. It's easy to work with. And then I'm also going to go ahead and throw in my bottom waterline pencil as well. And this one that I'm taking is by Ardency N. The next thing I'm going to put in my bag is mascara, and I'm going to be taking this one by MAC, and this is the Hot and Naughty Lash. And I love this because it has two separate ones. It has a one that you can use on your top lashes, and then a smaller one that you can use on your smaller lashes or your lower lashes. Next would be primers. So I'm only going to be taking two primers. I'm going to be taking this Hangover primer by Too Faced, and then also my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless primer. This one, you just cannot find a better primer for minimizing pores. Like, this has been my go-to one, and I have really, really large pores. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slide that in there. And as a face moisturizer, I'm just gonna take this one by MAC. It actually has SPF of 50 in it, which is so important, especially in the summertime, because y'all know the sun is beaming, so it's always important to make sure you have SPF. And for the face products, as far as foundation, I'm gonna be taking three different things. I'm gonna take my Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation, because you guys already know this is Bae, and I love it, love it, love it. But I always have to mix it with the NARS Luminous Glow Foundation, especially in the summertime, because the Becca foundation is kind of thick. So mixing the two just makes it the perfect consistency. So I'm taking those two for foundation. And then on the days where I don't want to be too made up, probably like the days that I won't be attending BeautyCon, I'll probably just wear this tinted moisturizer by Laura Mercier, and this is really, really great coverage, especially considering that it's a tinted moisturizer. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be taking with me as far as foundations. And for concealers, I'm taking two different ones. I'm taking this Rainforest of the Sea. This one has just been like my all-time favorite, and I use shade medium in that. And then I'm also going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin, and this one has been a favorite of mine for quite some time. And to set my concealer, I'm going to be taking two different powders. I'm going to be taking the translucent powder by Laura Mercier, and then I'm also going to take my Studio Fix powder in C5. I did it a few shades lighter, and that's what it looks like. And sometimes I like to double bake, but here recently it's been so hot that I've been using one or the other, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to be in the mood to use, so I'm just going to slide both of those in there. So for bronzer and contour, I figured that I would keep it pretty simple. For my bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Guerlain Terracotta bronzer, which is like one of my favorites, and I'm shade 07 in it. And I love that bronzer. And then for my contour, I'm just going to use this little duo by NARS. It's the Laguna Casino duo, and I'm just going to be using that for contouring. And then also here lately for contouring, I have been using the contouring stick by ColourPop in the shade Easy Peasy. I've been using this to contour my nose, and it's really simple. Like, I'll literally just draw 2 lines down the sides of my nose and blend it out really well, and it's super duper simple. So I'm just gonna throw that in there as well. And then for a highlighter, I'm going to be using the Sunbeam by Benefit, and this is pretty much just a liquid bronze highlighter. It's perfect if you are of a darker skin complexion. It's really gorgeous. So I just like to dot a few little dots on my face and then just blend it out, and it just gives a really gorgeous glow. Then for my blush, I'm going to take 2 different ones, both by MAC. So the first one I'm taking is Copper Tone, which is a nice neutral peach color. And then the other one is Blush Baby, and it's just a very nice muted pink color. I'm also gonna take my Champagne Pop palette. I wasn't sure if I should take this one or if I should take the one by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but this one's a little bit smaller, so I decided to go with this one. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I have been using this a lot here lately. I'm pretty sure you guys know what it looks like, but it is so beautiful. And I'm just going to put this on the other side with my eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna put my Little Baby Fix Plus in here as well, because you always just gotta refreshen a face with a little bit of Fix Plus, and you know, just make everything just come together and, you know, just look really nice. And then I always take my little platter. I don't really know what this is called, like my little mixing platter, so I can put my foundations and stuff on there. So yeah, I'm just going to slide this at the very bottom. Probably should have been the first thing that I put in there, but I'm just gonna put that under all my makeup. And I'm just gonna zip that side up, and it has all of my makeup in there. And now I'm going to show you guys the lip products. Taking quite a bit, I guess you could say, but they're pretty much all like neutral shades, because that's pretty much what I gravitate towards. And then I have one that is kind of like a purple tone. This is Catnip by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I have Catnip, I have Stripped, then I have ColourPop Stingray, Crush by Anastasia Beverly Hills, Ashton by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I just got a wild hair up my ass and decided to bring Candy K by Kylie. I haven't even used all of these, you guys. This is probably the only one that I've opened. I purchased like 4 or 5 of them, but this is like the only one that I've opened. And a lot of you have asked me about them. I mean, they're okay. They're not my favorite. Well, like I've told you guys, I've only tried like one of them, which is Candy K, and I've had them like probably about 2 or 3 months. But yeah, it's okay. That one is. But you know, it's not my favorite. And then I have a few lip liners. They're all like a brown neutral color, and I'm just going to put those in this little compartment. And then this is just a little lip balm. I'm just going to slide this on the side. And then for my eyelashes, I'm gonna take 4 different pair. So I have these Queen Bee by Coco Lashes, and then I have Amore by Coco Lashes as well. And then I have 2 lashes by Lily Lashes. So this first style is Divine, and then this style is Tease. And then I have my tweezers so I can apply my eyelashes, and then I have my Duo Lash Glue. And that is everything in my makeup bag, and I'm going to zip it up. It's all zipped, and I'm just going to sit it to the side. Now, as for my brushes, I like to put my brushes in this little thing, and I know it just looks so disgustingly gross, but yeah, I just like to put it in here and keep them separate. I'm just gonna wipe the front of it off with a Clorox wipe so it doesn't look too terrible. So yeah, I cleaned that up a little bit so it wouldn't look too bad. But as for my brushes, I'm not taking too many, just like the necessities. And most of these brushes are from Morphe or Sigma. I do have a discount code for both websites if you guys are interested in purchasing some brushes and getting a little bit of money off. So those are most of my face brushes, and then I have my NARS Eater brush because y'all know an elephant could contour with that brush. And then I have my new little beauty sponge that I've been using that's from Morphe, and I've really been liking this, so I'm gonna take it as well. And then I just have a few eye brushes. I'm just gonna zip that up and I'm gonna sit it on top of my makeup bag. And then I also take this little mirror. This mirror is by Simple Human, and if you do a lot of traveling and you notice that the lighting in the hotels is just the worst lighting in the world, then you might want to invest in one of these mirrors because it is literally a lifesaver. So this is what the mirror looks like. It's literally identical to my big Simple Human mirror, except for it's just like a little baby one. But once you put your face in front of it, it lights up and it magnifies up to like 15 times. So I love it, and I love the fact that it has a little case that you can put it in. It's just really convenient. All right, you guys, so that is everything that I'm gonna be taking with me on this trip. Once I have everything packed, I just like to put it in my carry-on bag because I'm not trying to lose all of my makeup, okay? So I always like to put it in my carry-on bag, and usually as long as it is under 3 fluid ounces, you should be good. So yeah, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!